In this video, we're going to talk about how to create an account in Padlet and how to create a Padlet board that you can share with other teachers or your classes. So we're going to start by going to Padlet.com. So Padlet is an interactive kind of whiteboard, bulletin board type of a space where users can access it with just the click of a link and can contribute ideas, video, audio, all kinds of different media for brainstorming purposes or reflection purposes. So if you haven't used Padlet before, we're going to sign up for free. And when you click on that button, it's going to allow you to sign up with your Google Plus account from the school. Select the Google account that you'd like it linked to, and you'll be all set to go. It's going to open you up into your dashboard. If you've used Padlet before, you might see some of your old pads there. If this is your first time, then it's probably empty, but we'll fill it up quickly. So we're going to click on New Padlet in the upper right-hand corner to get started. Once we click on New Padlet, it's going to open us up to a blank board, and we can use this right panel to kind of customize it for our class. So we're going to change the title. And you can give it a description. There's a couple different layouts that you can select. The free form allows you to move the posts around the board. Moderators have the ability to move everyone, otherwise you can just move the ones that you created. If you want it in a grid format, it'll put it in a nice organized pattern, and you can go between them. So if you want to start off free form and then you want to organize it before you print it, you can change the layout once the board is started. There's all kinds of different wallpapers that you can choose. So depending on your purposes or what kind of background that you'd like to have for the pad, we are going to choose cloud for this one. Just nice and simple background, and our post will stand out. So then once we select our background, we're going to come back and finish customizing. Lots of icons that you can choose from. If you'd like the authors to be anonymous, you can have this turned off. If you'd like to know the author's name, so you want to know who's contributing to the board, you can turn that on. Adding tags and then the web address. We'll be able to copy this later so that people can contribute by clicking on the link. So now we're going to click Next, and this is going to bring up the sharing settings. Here you can set privacy. You can decide what the contributors can do, so if they can just read it, if they can write and post, or if they can actually moderate and move other people's posts around and delete other things. Typically I keep it at can write. And then we can click on Share. Here you have the option of changing the privacy, so in case you set something and you want to change it. But under the Share, Export, and Embed, we can get a QR code. We can copy the link to this Padlet that can be posted to a Schoology page, or if there's particular people you want to email to have them contribute. So lots of options. From this screen, you can also export it in a bunch of different ways in case you want to save it for later or have a printed copy of it. So we click Close, and that was under the Share option. If you want to change the settings, maybe change the background, you can click on the Modify button, the little gear box, and that'll bring you back to that first panel where you can make changes to the appearance of the board. Alright, so now we have a blank board and it's ready for people to post. So clicking on the bottom right corner on the plus button will bring up your posting box where you can give the post a title. And you can add text. But you can also add a variety of different attachments. So by clicking on this button, it'll bring up a window that allows you to link things from the web. So maybe you have a video on YouTube that you want to link to, or maybe an audio file somewhere. You can upload images from your computer. if kids are on a Chromebook, it should get them to their Google Drive where they can bring things in from their drive. And you can also take a photo, and that'll access your webcam if you've given it permission. So if we want to choose a file here, we're going to grab a quick picture. Going to grab our little befuddled man, and that will come into our post. Alright, before our image shows up on our board, it's going to ask us if this is really what we want to add to our post. We click OK, and it's going to add our image to our box. You can move the box around, change its size if you need to. When you click away from it, it gives you the option to, if it's freeform, to kind of rearrange them. So it's great for grouping different posts, maybe by category once they're all kind of on the board. If you want to change something about your post, you just click on the pencil option, and that will allow you to edit it. If you want to delete it, you can delete it. As moderator, if a student posts something that you don't want on there, you can delete their posts, but unless the students are given moderator rights, they can't delete other people's images or posts. If you click on the post, it will expand it, so if there's something that's a little bit too small to see, it will kind of open it up so that you can view the post in a little bit larger size. Alright, so hopefully right now you're thinking of different ways you might be able to incorporate this into your classroom. I love it for brainstorming. It's a great way to access prior knowledge and to get kids starting on thinking about things for projects, but it's also great for reflection after a project is finished. But again, I'd love to hear about how you guys are using it in your classroom and how your students are responding to it. A couple of things about this is that the link can be open to as many people as you want. So you can post it for multiple classes to be able to contribute to the same board, or you can post it with your classes here at Central and have someone at North post, and you can have students from different areas contributing to the same thing. So it's kind of a great way to share ideas with people that aren't necessarily in the same room with you. If you have any questions, please let me know.